Here's the story for February 18th, a Thanksgiving day of long ago. In a faraway land, there is a city called Jerusalem. Jerusalem is a very old city. This day long ago, it looked like a very new city. Along the streets were new homes with walls. God's house was bright and shining. Around the city was a fine new wall. The people of Jerusalem had bright and shining faces. They looked at their new homes and smiled happily. They looked at God's house and were glad. They looked at the city wall. Thanks be to God was the song that the people sang as they gathered in the streets. Thanks be to God for our new homes. Thanks be to God for our church house. The people were so glad to be safe in their homes. They had been far away in another land. A bad king had taken them from Jerusalem to live in his homeland. Their homes and the church house had been torn down. The big wall had been broken to pieces. The people had been so unhappy living in the faraway land. They longed to go back to Jerusalem. God saw that they were unhappy and sent them back to Jerusalem. How the people had worked! They had made the city like new again. Now they wanted to say thank you to God. Read to us from God's book, they asked the preacher Ezra. Ezra took God's book and read to the people. Thanks be to God, said Ezra. Thanks be to God, said the people. This is a great day, said Ezra. God has seen how thankful you are to him. Now go to your homes and have a big dinner, but before you eat, give some to the poor people. Down the streets the people walked. Those in each family went to their own homes. The mother and big sisters helped with the big dinner. They saved something for the poor. Thanks be to God, they said when the dinner was ready. The people were happy, and I'm happy that you're here listening. So, time for you to get some rest. And remember, I love you, and God loves you too. Good night.